So, welcome back again to the Indonesia experiment. You joined me after Indonesia had won the World Cup in last episode. So we are in 2042, Indonesia 14th in the world rankings. The main aim of the series has been achieved, Indonesia to win the World Cup, which is great. But now I just want the Indonesian League to step up and become the best league in Asia. Or one of the best leagues in Asia, at least for one of the Indonesian teams to win the AFC Champions League. If they don't, at the end of this episode and next episode, I will take charge of Bayangkara FC or the other team that might be the dominant force in Indonesia of the time. And with the team, we will aim to win the Champions League of Asia. So for now, let's get right into Indonesia and seeing if they can get where they need to be. So welcome in 2046, and the first thing I'd like to notice is that we're 23rd in the world. So Indonesia went up to 12th in total, which is very good, and then slowly started a small decline, which could mean that the Indonesian national team did not do as great as the last World Cup, but probably still did quite well. Also, there's a new manager. His name is Jutsa Rizky Nasution. Of course it is. Good man management and motivating, damn. And then his tactical knowledge is kind of lacking, but he's been a manager in the Indonesian leagues for a long time now. So interesting. Let's first look at the senior squad. The current ability best player is this dude, Alfian Rauf, who's been playing for Montpellier for a while, but before that was at Bayangkara. They only paid 450k for him. Wow. That's like the stature of the league in Indonesia. It's so low. He's currently worth 28.5 million. Agus Kogoya. Sounds quite Japanese for some reason. But he's been at Chelsea for a few seasons now, before at Atalanta. Then for free. And then 64 million. Wow, that's quite a change. But yeah, current ability, overall not too bad. Also not great. Few Bayangkara players in there as well. Oh, Inter Miami. Interesting. But not a bad team overall. You see like the values of the players here as well. Bayangkara, 190k. This dude, 160k, 210k. It's so low. Very sad. See if there's any players coming up that are great. Not really. Oh, there's no. Why is there no potential ability? Oh, why am I blind? Oh, there is the current ability. Oh, it's very low potential ability for all of them. Okay, so that's a shame. Oh well, let's check the schedule of Indonesia then. See if anything crazy happened. And let's go back to 2042. So yeah, we've seen that. 2043, the Asian Cup, they won it again. Final against Syria. Good job, boys. Indonesia 3 times in a row. The next group, where is it? China, Malaysia, Singapore. Interesting, should be doable. Let's continue. World Cup qualifiers. Ooh, did they not win it? Yeah, Thailand took it that year, and then the next time after, Indonesia took it again. Interesting. I didn't expect them to lose the Southeast Asia Championship ever again, but here we are. So, the World Cup. Did they not go into the World Cup? Did they really not make it into the World Cup? All groups. They must have, yeah, qualified from there, the final stage. Wow, okay. So you go from winning the World Cup to not qualifying for the next World Cup the year after. Indonesia, damn, did not expect that at all. And then we are the Southeast Asia Championship, which they won again. Oh, they did go into the World Cup. I'm a little confused. They probably went into some qualifier, but then France and Canada. They lost against Canada. Wow, Indonesia. Portugal eventually winning it. That's very sad. But oh well. Next is the Asian Cup. Let's hope they can win the Asian Cup. But after this highly disappointing affair in the World Cup, I suppose they're not overly confident. Indonesian League 1 has been 9th for forever. Bayangkara on top though. So any transfers? Not really. No. Well, one. 7.5 million, Mauricio Martin. Is old though. So yeah, what I've probably figured out is that it's very difficult to sign players because Indonesia must have very strict work permit rules. So that could be a difficult one to get around if we eventually take over as Bayangkara manager. But let's just see in the Asian Champions League. So nothing here. Did they ever make it to a second round? Group stages. Bayangkara. They did in this year. Did very well. Wow. Second round. And they immediately lost against Guangzhou. Let's see here. And they're here again, losing against Funabashi Bandits. They are making it out of their group stages. Not this year, however. So let's see in the group stages, how did they do? Bayangkara losing, well, finishing second behind Pohang Steelers. And this year, let's see where they are. Bayangkara, third in their group. So again, they keep getting a lot of points, but then they're in these tough groups with Korean, Japanese, and Chinese teams, and they just cannot manage to make it any further. And these haven't drawn yet. So I suppose we skip 4 more years ahead into the future and see if Indonesia can do anything great and Indonesian teams can do anything great. I'll see you again in 2050. So here we are again, and the first thing that we can see is 21st in the world rankings. So they've been going up and down from where they were 12th, and then as low as 23rd. We'd seen it before, and now they're in 18th. They were in 18th and now in 21st again. So the best player, Muhammad Siregar, but I'm not as interested in the squad at this moment. Still same manager. Let's just go and check the schedule. See how they got on. If the schedule wants to load, let's go back. And Asian Cup, they lost in the final against Iran. Then they went into the qualifiers. They won the Southeast Asia Championship. They must have qualified for the World Cup from this group. Yeah, I'm sure. And the World Cup year 2050, they got knocked out in the group stages. They won against Norway but lost against South Africa. USA won the World Cup. Wow, runner-up Mexico. These are some interesting winners. Serbia, Indonesia, Portugal also with their first World Cup win, and the USA. And they must have had a golden generation then in that case. Major League Soccer has been doing well. I did not expect to see that, to be honest. But cool for them. And the next World Cup, we'll see. Let's hope Indonesia can do anything. But, well, fair enough. Nothing crazy. They did win the Southeast Asia Championship again. But I'm not that surprised about it anymore. Let's go to the Indonesian League 1. Yeah, it's turned into Bayangkara's league. And I'd like to see all the different teams. I do not recognize most of them, but, well, they are 7th in Asia now. So that's some progress that I do like seeing. Champions League it is then. So let's go to this year and see how they did. So again, nothing happening here. Stages 2047, group stages, and let's find Bayangkara. and they qualified as second in this group. The second round, they got knocked out against Beijing. A year later, they're not here. Let's see how they did in the group stages. Where are they? Am I blind? Oh, there. Oh, they did well again, but still. So every time it's so close. See, I hope they can just get past the second round for once as well. And in the second round, they did, of course. Beating Yeonbok. And then they got knocked out after extra time. On away goals, actually, sorry. By Higashiosaka Rosa. Trying to get my pronunciations right here as well. Let's see, group stages again, 2050. Bayankara finishing second and not qualifying. So, in 2046, I forgot to check on the Confederation Cup. So we have 8 years to see for the Confederation Cup. And in these 8 years, there is not a single Indonesian team that did anything noteworthy. So, sad. Let's skip 4 years ahead in the future once more and see if Indonesia can finally win a AFC champion. So welcome in 2054 and 27th. So again, you can see this sharp decline, which is not a great sight to see. They're still it's a high ranking for Indonesia, don't get me wrong, but you know, from what they were before, it's sad to see. Also, new manager, Sigit Purnomo. He just started this year, and again, good man management and motivating. And he's a slightly better manager than the one we had before. So, Indonesia schedule, let's see. 2050, we just saw that. 2051, the Asian Cup semi-final 5-0 against South Korea. Wow. It's a tough pill to swallow. They did win the Southeast Asia Championship again. And let's see, the World Cup qualifier is doing quite well. They did get to the World Cup. In the second round, they got knocked out by Italy after beating Burkina Faso 6-3 and losing to Turkey 3-0. So the World Cup was won by Italy as well. So I guess we can take that. Turkey, runner-up. Wow. So they played the winner and the runner-up, and they lost to both, but still. That's not bad. And Southeast Asia Championship is won by Indonesia again. So it's a lot of Indonesia here. Well, but now let's return to the league and see if Bayangkara have won a Champions League. I don't think so, but well, let's hope. Also, yeah, the league has gone down in reputation, so that's not a great start. But again, a lot more Bayangkara. The gap is actually also closing a bit, if you can see this here. It's very tight from here. 4th place, 51 points. 15th place, 42 points. Wow. Bayangkara. Schedule. Let's go to 2050 or 2051. Champions League. Again, it's all of these teams from Saudi Arabia or Qatar winning it every time. They're so dominant in this cup. 2051 group stages. All groups. No, not Group J. All groups. Let's see, where are Bayangkara? First in this group as well. They finished first in these tough groups every time. Because their reputation is so low, they get these tough groups. But they managed to get it. And then in the second round, and got knocked out. It's 2052. Second round, are they here? No, they are not. It's a group stage. Let's see. Oh, they did pretty bad. But again, Chinese, Korean, and a Japanese team. Why does it keep happening like that? It's so annoying. Let's see here. Second. Again, with a Philippine team. And in this, they beat Okayama FC. That's impressive. And then they lost against Guangzhou. So last year, let's see if they were in the second round. They were not in the second round. Let's check their group stage. All groups. And yeah, they got knocked out by Guangzhou again. And Korean and the Japanese team once more. No surprise, of course. Let's check the Confederation Cup, if there was any Indonesian team here. No, but Traktor. Very cool. And no Indonesian team here at all. So it's been a while since Indonesian teams did anything here. Bali United won it last in 2032. And after that, they haven't appeared at all. Or am I missing one? I don't think so. But yeah, next episode, I will be in charge of Bayangkara FC. So for now, this is the end of the experiment and the start of the Bayangkara FC playthrough. So if you enjoyed this, please consider leaving a like, subscribe to my channel, and follow for more Football Manager content on the FootyEurope channel.